We're just finishing what I call a Thursday, but the day is Tuesday, but it's another short week for us because last week we played on Friday, so this week is Thursday, so you just got to count the days back and treat the practice days like it's just a normal Saturday. So, players have really locked in and been very focused. And the thing about this game is going to be a very physical game. We know what Temple did to us last year. And, some quotes were said, some things were said. I just told our players, you can't worry about last season. We just got to stay locked in and just go play our game. We got to go execute. We got to play physical. We got to play with some enthusiasm, play with some passion, but just play as a football team, play together as a team. Execute on offense, defense, and in the kicking game. We just got to be disruptive on defense, and we just have to have a rhythm on offense and just make sure that in the kicking game we don't give them anything, make them earn everything they get.
Did that drive to end the first half on Friday get that rhythm really going?
But right before half, we did need that drive, and then we were able to go in and get the score, and then come right back out. The defense got to stop there at the start, and then we got the ball back for our offense, and it's rhythm for them, and that drive was really critical just to get the points.
Coach, what do you think was the biggest reason for being so explosive on offense? Was it a combination of play calling? Was it just Quentin? Was it the blocking? What was it?
No, it was just overall, just a total offensive effort. We look up front, and we always talk about being physical. We had two running backs and a quarterback to rush for over 100 yards. Our offensive linemen had numerous knockdowns. Just a second effort, block one guy and then get down the field and go block the next guy. Had some big, different players stepped up for us. Look at D'Lo. D'Lo makes the catches that he made. Valdez had some big catches, but when you just look at it just offensively, it's a play call, and it was just guys just playing, executing the call, and then just putting the ball. Quentin did a great job of just putting the ball in different playmakers' hands, and they just made plays.
You just alluded to this. You moved Ruff back to center and Billy next to him. I'm assuming you're pleased with how that worked out.
Well, the offensive line played well, and the thing about Billy, he's played a lot. He started some last season. And in order for us to win, we got to be dominant up front. From our offensive line and our defensive line, we have to play, and the guys got to make plays, and we got to be able to move people off the ball. And for defense, we got to be able to stop people, not allow them to. We stay locked up on blocks.
Looks like you may be facing the toughest quarterback you've had to face. You feel your secondary is ready for this kind of function?
Well, the thing that Temple does is, they come off and they're a very physical team, so they can run the football as well as throw it. The quarterback does a great job of placing the ball and putting it in the right spot. But what's going to be key though is we have to stop the run, and if we can force them to throw the football, then it gives us a chance to apply pressure and do the things we can do. But we can't allow them to come in and just pound us at the line of scrimmage and win the battle up front.
Coach, after what you saw on Friday, where do you think the root of the issue is on special teams?
Well, Friday you had it was the field goal, so it was just one guy breaking down. A guy comes inside, then the next one got blocked, and then after that we got it corrected. So it's all fixable. So it's a matter of us just putting the right people out there and getting the right people in place, and those things won't happen.
You get a couple Saturdays off in a row. Do you find yourself watching games, or are you working?
No, we didn't have a chance to watch games because what we did was we played on Friday, so we came back on Saturday. So what I did on Saturday was I just loosened the guys up and just strides, just because that way you can find out who's injured, and then we would right to work as coaches. So we were here, way 10 hours on Saturday because we had to get ready for Temple.
You didn't see what happened in Gainesville?
No, I didn't watch. I didn't watch the game at all. I mean, you saw the highlights, but I just didn't have a chance to sit down and watch it.
What do you think needs to happen for this team to come out of the gate really fast and then start out?
Well, it's all about, when we talk about coming out fast, if you have to play defense first, you have to go out and get a stop, and then you want to get the ball, force them to punt the ball, get the ball back for our offense. And then if you start off with offense, you need to get first downs and drive the football. And if you get a score, but you want to move the ball down the field. You don't want to 3 and out. It's all about, like I said, it's rhythm for the offense and for the defense. It's going out and getting the stop and getting the ball back for our offense.
If you could put your finger on one or two things that this defense is doing well right now, what would you say are the biggest things?
Well, when you look at it, when you talk about defense, it's all about pursuing to the ball, and we're doing a really good job of pursuing to the football, and we're getting off of blocks. You know, with the tackling, it is improved, but it can get better. And the thing you want to do is give up the big play, but we're giving up a big run and a big pass where it's all about we got to corral the ball and cup the ball and not allow those big runs that break on us or the big throws that be thrown over our head. But, you know, guys are pursuing, guys are playing hard. I mean, we're playing hard on defense and playing with a little edge to us.
Charlie, I mean, national television, even there, does that matter as far as perception-wise for a program?
Well, I think it really matters for our program. You know, we had a chance Friday night, you had a national audience, and then Thursday, we're going to get us another national audience. And what it does, it gives, you know, across the country, it gives people a chance to really see our program. We're a top 25 ranked team, so now they get a chance to really watch us. And then when you have an explosive player like Quentin, it gives him a chance for the country to see just how good he is and, you know, the way he played on Friday. You know, people had a chance to just see, you know, here's a quarterback that's, you know, who's explosive, who can make plays, and he's got, you know, some weapons around him, and then you got a defense that is playing well.
With the first couple of games, do you think that people out there around the country, I know you're still ranked, but still want to see something more from this team, including your fans?
Well, it's you know, you look at the performance they put on Friday, you know, and it's all about when you go into those games, it's what people are going to give you, you know, and they are defending us, you know, they're defending Quentin, so you got to find, you know, what's in that, how do we get the ball to the next guy? But you know, everybody just thinks, okay, they're just going to go and explode and just go up and down the field, which is hard. There's really good teams, there's really good coaches out there and good players. It's tough to just go up and down the field on people.
What do you think of Darius Tice's personality and what he brings to the practice field and the meeting rooms and all that?
Price is one of, I mean, Tice is one of those guys that he doesn't stop talking. but it doesn't bother me because I told him, like, we were sitting there at a pregame meal there on Friday, and, you know, I walk in, it's quiet, and I just walk over and I whisper something to Tice ear, and then all of a sudden he just gets going, and then it kind of just loosens up the whole room. And the players like it because it kind of loosens them up. And the thing, you know, a lot of times when guys talk, they don't go perform. Like, he goes and plays, like he talks and then he goes and backs it up, that's what you really like about Tyson. And I told him, I said, you know what, it doesn't bother me one bit. We got to get some energy from somewhere, and somebody's got to, you know, somebody's got to be willing to stand up and voice their opinion about things and not be afraid to say it. And Tyson's one of those guys.
Did D'Angelo practice today?
D'Angelo did not practice today. He kind of ran around. Just don't know where we are right now. We still got 2 days before you know, we make that decision on whether he's going to play or not.
Anything else for Coach?
All right. Thank you very much.